Hello, this is Bad to Better, and today's going to be a little series that I'm going to make, and it's entitled When God Doesn't Answer, or When There's Silence, When Nothing Makes Sense. So today we're going to talk a little bit about when nothing makes sense. It's like when you're awake, you're staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m., and the universe feels like an unopened letter. What do you do in the silence? I grew up in a religious home and everyone told me what to think, how to feel, why should I feel this way? What's the reason I should be feeling this way? What to believe? And when you're young, that feels safe, like being handed a map before you even know where you're going, if you're going anywhere. And maps are drawn by other people. And sometimes they're outdated. When you grow up, you look for guidance, especially about God, about the meaning of life. Sometimes our stories become extensions of our parents' stories, their fears, their convictions, their view of the world. They mean well, and most people do. They are sincere, right? They're sincere. They want the best for us. But sincerity and truth are not twins. Someone can be deeply sincere and still be wrong. A framework is useful, but frameworks are scaffolding, not the building. Life takes detours, sharp turns, goes you go through winding roads that you don't even prepare for. And at some point, you have to step off the pavement, step off the road, and ask yourself, what do I actually believe? I was 12 when I decided to test God to see if he's real, right? Everyone's saying he's real. I wrote a short letter, folded it carefully, and I walked by a nearby bush that was near my apartments. I threw the letter inside the bush, and I said, "God, if you're real, come get this letter." Right? 12 years old. 12 years old. You can try to do something for me. Try to show me something, because everyone else they're saying God is real. You need to believe, and this they're telling me this and that. I'm like, okay, you have all of these people telling me that God is real and God loves me, right? You're telling me this. These people coming to tell me this. And it's like, okay, why didn't God come tell me himself? Right? So 2 days passed. I looked in the bush. The letter stayed there. I remember thinking, why can't it be that simple? You're God, right? Just pick it up. But nothing happened. No lightning, no whisper, no divine retrieval service, no angels coming to get the letter and say, we have gotten the letter. Ho, ho, ho. Just silence. And that silence stayed with me. This series isn't about attacking belief, it's about examining it. Because whether you're religious or not, we all want something. We want our lives to mean something. We want our pain to mean something. We want our effort to mean something. We want our effort to matter. And what happens when nothing seems to mean anything? Or does it? What if meaning isn't discovered like buried treasure? What if it's created? What if the silence isn't abandonment, but invitation, an invitation to question, to question everything? It's okay to doubt. It's okay to admit you don't know. Hope doesn't belong to one group. It doesn't require a label. Sometimes light isn't found, it's made. And maybe when God doesn't answer, the real question becomes, who are you going to become in the silence? So, this is part one of a series. I think gonna have like 6 series of reels, just me talking. Today was part one, when nothing makes sense, or maybe when we finally start making sense of it ourselves, we can come to our own truth. Thank you for listening.